Hey guys, how's it going? God's Vessel again, back with another video of Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2 Chapter Challenge walkthrough. Today we are on Chapter 16. We just got done rolling Wolf in Chapter 15, and if you guys missed that, you can click on the link in the description, and it will have the video down there. And there's his carcass right there in front of you. He didn't put up much of a fight, as I think that makes him, of course, the easiest fiend to fight. His moves are very predictable, and of course you can kind of control what he does based upon how and when you hit him. So yeah. Now, chapter 16, the entire like, I guess, map is a gauntlet. I know I've said this before about other parts of other chapters, but this chapter right here is literally a gauntlet. There's not a break where you get to walk around and like scratch your nose. There is one, now I think about it, holy shit, there is one save point. No, is it one? No, it's two save points for the entire chapter. So what it looks like here is that Team Ninja decided to take a page out of the Ninja Gaiden Sigma 1 playbook. And if anyone's crying about Master Ninja here, then if you play Sigma 1, then Sigma 1 you had like 2 checkpoints for the entire chapter. And I don't think they regenerated your health. I could be wrong in that part. They might have regenerated your health, but it's a good chance that they didn't. But either way, you still only had 2, maybe 3 checkpoints throughout the chapters. So that's what they did here in this chapter right here. They went old school on us and gave us 2 checkpoints. There's one after you get past the first gauntlet, and then there's one thing right before you fight Alexi. So if it's your first playthrough and you know haven't played in a while, or it's your first time playing Master Ninja, then you're really going to feel it in here, because I think it's like only enemy that's not in the game is the enemies on the screen right now. And the dragons. So it's no dragons and there's no Vangels, but everybody else is in here. Oh, no ninjas, no tag ninjas. These little assholes right here litter the area, so we're going to be coming up against these guys quite often. And then of course I will always recommend, you see right here, the Windblade Nempo. This always kills them. Well, I didn't take that back. It doesn't always kill them. 90% of the time it would kill them, and if it doesn't kill them, it delimbs them, and then you can go in for easy OT, as you see me doing right there. And then the key to making this fight really flow right here is just keep the OTs going, keep the UTs going. And if you haven't mastered the on landing UT here in this chapter, you should, and you will, because if you don't, you're going to be struggling. Like right there, I got grabbed. I got lucky it didn't kill me, but if you don't master the on landing UTs, you're going to struggle. And then of course if you chain them together, then you get a higher chance for essence back, health orbs, and Nempo as well. So you'll definitely want to be abusing the on landing UT in here. And if you can't if you can't do an on landing one, then get 1 or 2 kills, and make some essence and do one from there, and just chain them together. And then of course, now right here, you get to this part, you'll see me turn the Void Nempo on. Just try to shoot it down the entire little alleyway right here, or hallway. And if you're lucky like I was right here, you can hit all of them, and it's going to spawn some more, and you see me immediately go for the on landing UT. The more essence you have floating around, the more UTs you get. Again, that essence stacks up, and you make more money by absorbing the essence and turning it into an ultimate, versus trying to collect the essence and then get more kills. I was kind of hoping it would go down the aisle right there, and kill those 2 guys in the back, but it's no big deal, because looking back at that, it looked kind of silly. I forgot I didn't have on the scythe right here, so I was like, how come my UT didn't connect? And I'm like, oh, I don't have on the scythe. So for a moment here, I kind of struggle with how I'm going to engage these guys. Don't do what I did. You see me right here, these assholes just taking turns shooting back and forth. Just go in for the stun and then go for the UT with the Tonfas. Or the OT, I'm sorry, not the UT. The OT obliteration technique with the Tonfas, not the UT. Because they're going to be standing in the back just coordinating their shots, so you don't want to wrestle with that like I did. But from this point on forward, you should have on the Windblade Nempo.
The decor here never really suited my tastes. But no matter. With you by my side, we can create an exquisite new world. You shouldn't have been in such a dangerous place. Why, that gives me no choice but to bring you home with me.
So I suspect that Rachel didn't put that little outfit of hers on herself. So I think Alexei dressed her up and then he's carrying her around. And then he puts her in the birdcage at the end of the chapters. Pretty weird now that I think about it, but Okay, yeah, so you don't have tac ninjas, but you do have these assholes right here, which I think are just as bad. Ooh. Yeah, when you hear him doing that little grunt right there, you want to stun him or get away from him, because that grunt, that little, struggle that he has, that is a grab move. And of course, in Master Ninja, if you get grabbed, then you are dead. And that's all I'm doing right here is just doing what I can and keep my my UTs together. Just go for the UT. And if you have an Nempo in your storage, then save it. And if you see one floating around, just turn it into a on-landing UT. Unless you're really desperate and you have to take it, then take it and put it in your inventory. But otherwise, just turn everything you see floating around here into a UT. Like, I'm not really engaging anybody without a UT right here in this entire fight. So that's why this looks so easy right here. And of course, if it's like one or two guys, by this time in the game in Master Ninja, you should be able to engage one or two guys without any problem. And then I was kind of hoping, can I get him right here? Yeah, I think I was trying to get the UT on him, or the OT. I keep getting them mixed up here. UT, OT. UT is ultimate technique. OT is obliteration. The obliteration technique is when they're injured, and you finish them off. That gives you the iframe. Now for this fight right here with the birds, in all of my encounters with them, I haven't had an issue with the one in the back really running too much interference. So I just focus on the blue one. And I don't think you kill. I think you kill the. You kill the red one in here too. You finally get to finish him off. I think in chapter 13 or 14, you fight him in that little graveyard before you fight the regular Genshin, and then you get to fight him in here, but you get to finish him off in here. And I said, let me heal up. I don't want to take any chance of anything stupid happening, where you swing at the air behind me and then it still manages to hit me. And then, of course, not to mention, if you die on this dude right here, you got to fight the entire chapter over again, because clearly there has been no checkpoint. And you will see, like, from the beginning of the chapter to this right here is no checkpoint. And then I think down that hallway is the final checkpoint. But the checkpoint is a trap in itself. So, yeah. I think, right here I'm waiting. And so when you get to this last little hallway, you can just wait for them. You take a little damage because the checkpoint is just up ahead. So you can, how? You can afford to take a little damage here and then get the UT or get the OT or UT together and then finish them off like this right here. That's stupid. That whole exploding trigger thing is the dumbest thing I've seen in the game. And I think last time I had one of these guys on the field, see, look at this dumb shit. Shuriken. It's so stupid. The last time I had this guy on the field, I was kind of playing with him. I took out the Kasuragami, and I was like, trying to delim him. But this time I just take my Thomphus here and just go for the fight. I was hoping I could like injure him and I can get the OT on him, like right here. I just do it out of prejudice now because I don't like those guys. And don't forget to check a dead body right here. There is a herb of life for you. And like right here, this save point coming up. Check this out. So yeah, as soon as you hit it, make one step, you get these guys right here, and you get this little that ninja in the background, the Sage Ninja. Go for him. He's a priority target in any fight. If you don't target him, he can do massive damage. Unless you can get a UT going. If you can get a UT going, then use that to protect yourself from him. But if you can't, just target him after everybody else. And I'm just kind of jumping around shooting the arrow because I see him in the background trying to teleport. And what he's trying to do, you see right there, he's trying to teleport near me so he can grab me out the ground. And of course, if he grabs you, it's over. So even if you can't get an OT going, or get a UT going, just kind of stay on the move and, you know, divide them and then take them one at a time, maybe two at a time. But again, the Sage Ninja is always your priority, always. You ignore him, you sit in the back, and they say, you know, a fireball comes screeching across the screen, and then you bite it and you got to start over. And I got like a drop of health left here. I say, you know what, screw, I'm not even gonna take a chance, because I already know that ahead of me is a couple fights in the caves, which I can't handle. Nothing I can't handle. So I'll just take a chance and burn my Nempo right here and get rid of these guys. And then of course I'll save. There's a little dumbass grab. Of course I'll save after this fight right here. Now what I can do, I can let him kill me and start the fight over, but I don't want to play this part anymore. So I'll just keep up right here. So if you come to this part and you save and you have full health and you're on this last wave, then you know, let him kill you and then start over again. I don't do it because, again, I don't feel like I need to do that. So that's how I play this part right here. And you see me go back and save. And again, I save right there only because I know that there's something coming up that I can't handle with half my health. If this is your first playthrough, and you get to this part and you got half health and you're upset and you're struggling, let him kill you and then play from the checkpoint the first time and just keep playing until you get better and better health, you know, health, and then save it. And of course in here there's I think 2 or 3 chests, and the standard the standard operating procedure when you hear or think you hear ghostfish, put the flails on automatically. For anybody who skipped, hi, hit me. For anybody who skipped my previous chapters and you're watching this one, you must put the flails on. These guys will pull you apart. And there may be some badasses out there who say, oh, I gotta put the flails on. You know, flails are for noobs. Okay, well, if you know, swinging the dragon sword works for you, then cool. But in all of my experiences, the flails always work best. I mean, then, you know, why make the game harder for yourself, you know? You are playing it on Master Ninja. This is the toughest difficulty the game can offer, excluding the Ultimate Ninja playthroughs and team missions. Because, of course, you can only play those, you know, in team mission. So, don't make the game any harder than what it is. Yeah, I think over here to the left is a little body on the floor. You can go and investigate. It gives you a pickup item. I think it's a Herbalife. Okay, so it's Nempo. Yeah, that's pretty close there. I took a chance. He almost could have grabbed me. Sometimes that little launch of his goes farther than what I like it to. I might buy Modern Warfare today. Modern Warfare 2 for PC. I don't know how that got into this commentary, but it just popped into my head. But anyway. And then, just fair warning, I think there's a bunch of more pods you have to go through. And I think I'll call it out for you guys when you fight the Resetsu, because one of these pods has Resetsu in it. And you get to fight him. It's not like the boss version of Resetsu, it's just a standard version of Resetsu. Is that done? Okay, yeah. A little that grab, that constipation grab will destroy you. Be quiet over there, dog. Yep, my dog's barking. Let me go check on it. Back in a second. Alright, I'm back. So, where are we here? I think in a couple more pods we're gonna have Resetsu pop up. You only have to fight one of him. And you see right there how I pulled the arrow out and went for the shot. That wasn't a part of the plan. I think it happened in one of my earlier gameplays where I go to jump and shoot. For some reason the button input doesn't take, so it looks like I was trying to shoot him on the ground right there, but that just happens when you press I think it's R2 and then, or I think it's jumped in R2, so X and R2, and it doesn't work, so don't do what I did right there. I think this power right here is, I was going to say it's empty, but clearly it's not, so. And then again, if you die anywhere in here, then you have to go back to the first checkpoint. Not the first checkpoint, that would be horrible. Not the first checkpoint, the checkpoint from the halfway point in the map. That's a long ass leap right there. So yeah, I think this one is empty right here. And then this one might have him in it. Yeah, here he is. Just take your time, fight him. Of course, he has a grab syndrome, so he's gonna keep trying to grab me right here. It's pretty stupid. I think I'm going the wrong way here. Yeah, look. Like, man, why are these bodies at the top of this hill right here? There should be no bodies up here. Okay, so yeah, there are two checkpoints in this whole chapter. The one at the halfway point, and then there's one right around the corner from the time I jumped down to fight Lexi. So I was right. Team Ninja definitely does pull a page out of the chapter 1 playthrough and make it where it's only 2 checkpoints in here. So I think before you jump down to fight Alexi, there are 2. Oh, okay. Well, there are at least 2, maybe 3 chests you can get over here along these left walls. You have to kind of go exploring like each level to see it. Now the chests are not in the middle; they're always over here to the left side. So if you just go left, like I'm doing right here, and then yeah, it's like, okay, it's a chest and it's a body right here, and those are only 2 pickup items you can get before you drop down. And it doesn't matter what Nampo you have for Alexi, because you can never hit him with it anyway. Like Alexi and then Voth, you can never hit him with the Nampo. You can hit no, I take that back. Alexi and Voth. No, that's not true. Is it Voth? No, Alexi and Zidonius. You cannot hit them with Nimpos, and you cannot hit the Fiend Genshin either.
Canary trapped in a cage.
Stop it.
Oh yes, that's it. Yes, sing for me. Sing again and again. That maggot, the dragon ninja is here.
I guess Ryu says he's not impressed. He's already killed him one time. So anyway, the deal for Lexi, 360T is a good iframe for him. And then you want to stay close to this guy. You'll see throughout the fight, I'm just doing what I can to stay close to him. And that, again, just like Volf, you can manipulate the moves that he does throughout the fight. If you're far away from him, he's going to start dashing around just across the entire map, shooting the lightning orbs at you, all that kind of stuff. You don't want that headache. So just stay super close to him, and he's only going to do one of three moves. That 4-hit combo, the grab, and that little dash right there. Oh, and then four moves. There's a little ground pound right here. Yeah, there's the grab, the 4-hit combo, and then a little dash he does. And I think he has another one too, but his moves are very limited. And I made short work of him, not because I'm super good at the game or anything like that. I just stay close to him, and it limits his moves. That's all you have to do. And you can hit him maybe 4 times, 2 light, 2 heavy attacks, or just 4 heavy attacks. And if you're not sure what combo works, just go with 4 light attacks and just stay close to him and block and then attack.
Ryu, I'm so sorry.
Sonya, stay here and don't move. Understood?
Well, that is about it for chapter 16. I thank you guys for watching. As you see, I get this good old Master Ninja reference here, or score, so that's always a good thing. So anyway, yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you on the next one.